54 degrees.
The house is holding its heat really well with the spray foam. This video is going to include the installation of this little Timberland wood stove. It ended up being quite the project. First thing I had to do was remove the big copper pipes that used to feed the apartment side of the house. Now with this big pipe out of here, I'll just secure those red PEX pipes. Those are the heat runs that are going over to the apartment side from the new boiler. Secure those up, and then I can start getting that boiler out of the house. It's important to point out that all this piping and wiring is all temporary, or it will be removed and replaced. Once I got it out of the house, I loaded all the bits and pieces into my tractor and we put it into the barn, listed it on Craigslist and sold it to somebody for $200. They were very happy. He's going to be putting it into his house. Now before we hooked up the wood stove, we wanted to make sure that the chimney outside was safe. This is the shot up the chimney. Everything looked great and we had that inspected by somebody too. This is the only picture I have of the wood stove before it was in my tractor bucket and the strap broke, which caused the wood stove to fall out of my tractor bucket and break the glass on the left-hand side. Yeah, that was great. I have to go to the hardware store and rebuy every single piece of piping that I've already purchased once to redo the stovepipe because I did it wrong. So the thing that you could do wrong is you could put this piece on the outside of this. That way if something was running on the inside of this pipe, it'd be able to come out and be over this and then come onto your stove. But instead now, these ridges are going inside the stove. So if there's liquid inside of this pipe, it runs down and then it goes into the fire. The little stove's been hooked up for well over a month now. I've had quite a few fires in it. It works really well. We only plan on using this if power goes out or if it gets really cold out. We'll start a fire and it'll help keep the basement reasonably warm.